Everybody, happy Wednesday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Wednesday NBA free pick video with a little bit of MLB. In this video, we have two separate fantastic plays coming your way. The first play is a Dabble 4-man play with a 10x multiplier. We're going 300 to win 3,000 on that one. And the second play is going to be a nice 2-man play on Chalkboard tonight. We got a MLB play with a 4.97x multiplier. We're going 200 to win 994 on that one. But guys, before we get this thing rocking and rolling, just a quick heads up here before we jump into it. Today's video is going to be just a little bit different. We are not going to be able to go over a recap from tonight's plays, yesterday's plays. I'm recording this video early, as you guys can tell. I don't usually do them this early, but I will schedule it to post the time of the general post time, so you guys won't miss out on that. Just know it's halftime of the second game, so I don't have winners or losers yet. I know we had a couple of hits in the MLB, but we're gonna go over the wins and losses in tomorrow's video. So just a heads up there. For today, we'll jump right to it. Before we get started, you guys know what to do. Let's get that housekeeping out of the way first and foremost, guys. Please take a second, like the video, subscribe to our channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss our posts. Also, guys, obviously we tell you guys this every day, but make sure you share this thing with some friends. We really appreciate that, and helps the YouTube algorithm out there get us into the right spots. And if you guys have guys or girls in your group chat that are into this sports betting or DFS thing, share it with them as well so they can enjoy it as well. Most importantly, like we tell you in every single video here at In the Green DFS, the most important part to us is you guys are liking the videos and subscribing to our channel. When you like our videos, it is like adding to our tip jar, and we appreciate that a lot. It shows us that you guys appreciate the time, energy, and effort that we put in each and every day for these high-value free pick videos to you guys here on YouTube. With that said, today's video, if we get this thing to 1,300 likes, which I don't think we'll have any problem doing once again, once we get that 1,300 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan will be sent a VIP play at no cost. To do that, you'll have to be on the free plan. Don't worry, if you're not sure how to get on the free plan, I will show you that later in the video. And of course, the second most important part here is that you guys make sure you get this video to 1,300 likes. So go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. First things first, guys, we're going to go over the contest winner from yesterday. Since we don't have plays to go over yet, let's go over the contest winner real quick. We tell you guys this in every video. We've been very blessed to have a very incredible, flourishing business with a fantastic community around it, and that's really what's made this so fun for us, and you guys are a massive part of that. The community is what makes this so fun, and because of you guys being so awesome and us never having to deal with any nonsense in our chat, our comments rather, and just having all positive, fantastic people, we're giving back to you guys by essentially offering a chance for you guys each and every day for 3 people to get a chance to win our 1 free week of VIP. To do that, we ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below in the comment section. 1 comment is all you need. But when you do that, we take all those comments and we drop them over here into this YouTube random comment picker, as you can see. And guys, we have 514 people comments on this particular video. We select unique authors, of course, and these are the 3 people that have won that 1 free week of VIP. Let's see if I can pronounce these here. We got Super Trixie 3029, we got Mr. Gloku 3173, and we got the Rebel Merchant. For you 3, first off, congrats for winning the 1 free week of VIP. We will need you guys to take a second and email support@inthegreendfs.com. Please include a screenshot of your YouTube username as well to save us some time. And remember, guys, you have 48 hours. If you don't claim it within 48 hours, it will be no longer valid. We've just simply gotten far too busy here. The business has grown dramatically. And with that said, we have to make sure we keep some sort of a cap on this. We can't keep these codes sitting over here for days and days. So as long as you're within 24 hours, you guys are good to go. You 3, just send that email to support@inthegreendfs.com. We'll get you verified first. Then we'll get you set up with your 1 free week of VIP. Congrats to you guys. Next, let's go over to, here's what we're going to do first. Let me get this out. 1 second, guys. All right, so first things first, what we're going to do today, we're going to first show you the promo for Sleeper, because the play finally today will be on the Sleeper app, probably 90% of the percent here. And I'm going to show you both of these, Sleeper and Better, but I'll make this very quick today, guys. We're going to rip through this part of the video just a little bit faster. So first things first, guys, one of our favorite, you guys know our favorite app is Dabble right now. Our next favorite apps are probably Sleeper and Chalkboard, and then under that is probably Better, which comes in like 4th. And we only use Better for boosted props. It's really the main reason we use the Better app. There's some cool features, but our main reason we push it is the boosted props. Sleeper, Chalkboard, and Dabble, whoever we use for a lot of things. Now, I'll tell you first thing on Sleeper. Today's play, on the VIP play we're going to send out when we get to 1,300 likes, it is probably going to be on Sleeper today. Now, I'll be blunt in telling you it could be on one of these 2 apps, okay? We're waiting for a line to pop out before we set that play up. When we set that play up, it'll be on one of these 2 apps. I'll show you the promo for both very quickly, and we'll move on with the video. First things first, Sleeper, we love Sleeper because they have those adjustable lines. We can adjust our lines up or down. Not to mention, on Sleeper, we have the unique prop lines like double doubles and triple doubles. We're taking advantage of that right there in Sleeper. But guys, Sleeper's got a cool promo now. They have a deposit match bonus up to $100. So your first match can be 100% match up to $100 if you want to get started with Sleeper. Guys, our code is always going to be in the green in all these applications here. But today we're going to have an Anthony Davis free square for Sleeper as well. So what that means, and hear me closely, guys, if you're new here and you haven't used Sleeper yet, and we get the video to 1,300 likes, like I'm pretty sure we're going to, and we send you guys that VIP play for free, you guys can take that play and you can add this Anthony Davis free square if you want to boost your payout even more. It's a free square. You just need 1 bucket and you're good to go. 1 point. So with that said, if you want to get Sleeper and have it set up for the time we get this play out for you guys here, all you have to do is go to the description of our video, go to the very bottom link, open it up. It is the stand store here. Click here on Sleeper. We'll change this here today. It's now the 100% deposit match up to 100. But guys, once you click here on Sleeper, just make sure the code says in the green and you guys are going to be good to go. Also, guys, heads up for all you new people here. In the Green DFS is the name of our business. Obviously, DFS stands for Daily Fantasy Sports if you're new here. But our code across all applications here is always just going to be in the green. So just use code in the green, click on Sleeper, make sure the code says in the green and you guys are good to go. You'll want this downloaded on your phone, ready to roll. And guys, if you guys are new here, I'm not going to go over all these wins from the past. We are up. We have, let's see, $58,000 in wins in 15 days in the month of April. We've had an incredibly hot April. Incredibly hot. We won a lot, not just for free plays, but we won a ton for our paid players. We'll calculate the total wins and losses towards the end of the month. We a couple days ago, we lost track. We have to put them back in the system and get them all calculated for you guys. But we are on an absolute tear. We've had a really fun month of April. If you guys have been playing with us since the start, it's been a blast. The very first day of April, we put up a $12,000 win. This on the first. The second day was a $6,000 win. $5,000. It's been crazy. With that said, guys, you're going to want this downloaded and on your phone ready to roll because when we send these plays out, we've got tens of thousands of people now that are following our plays, and that means these lines bump. So you want this ready to go when we send that play out so you can lock the play in right away. If for some reason it is on the Better app, I'll make this very brief, guys. The Better app is very simple. Their promo works like this. Your first entry is on them, win or lose, up to $250. So you can bet up to whatever you want, up to $250. Let's just say you bet the max at $250. Whether you win or whether you lose, once that entry settles, you get that $250 back as a new user. You also get a free square today. It will not be Volkanovski. Obviously, that fight's passed. He won the fight. But you'll get a free square as well on Better today. If you want to get Better and be prepared just in case it is on Better, guys, click right here on Better. Make sure the code says in the green, and you guys are good to go. Next, let's get you over to play number 1. Today, play number 1 is going to be on Dabble. And let me show you this. 1 second here, guys. I don't want to go through this whole run of plays. I don't want to do that to you guys. Because some of you guys aren't new. A lot of you guys have been here for a while. But this is where it all started with a huge run in April 1st. We won $2,500 here, $7,000 here. Would have been 10, but we had a push on JJJ's three-pointers. We won $9,500 right here and $2,200 in the same night. Over $2,600, something like that. Went over $12,000 that night. The next night we had the $6,000 day. The $5,000 day, it just kept going and going and going and going and going. It was crazy. So I'm not going to go over them all, but just know that we have been destroying all these apps for the month of April, and it's been a lot of fun. So play number 1 today is going to be on Dabble. We're going back to a 4-man play. Guys, I'll be blunt with you. The slate going on right now with the Golden State-Memphis game, this game has been much better as of halftime, but I will point out the earlier game was blah. Did not like it. I didn't do too many plays in that one for you guys. I didn't love it, so I didn't want to put us in a bad spot in that game, and I'm glad I didn't because Paulo didn't clear, and it was kind of a mess of a game in general. So luckily we stayed away from too many deep plays in that one. We'll see how this Memphis Golden State game finishes out. But for today, I wanted to run it back with a 4-man play, and I actually love this slate today. So much different than yesterday's slate. Let me be very blunt about that. This slate, well, when I say yesterday, it's the slate going on now. I'm trying to act like this video is coming out tomorrow because I'm going to be posting it the same post time. So, but the slate going on right now, I don't love. But Wednesday's slate, I do love. So we did a 4-man play here today. And what we decided to do is, well, first off, guys, we used the play on Dabble. I'll tell you right now, I checked all the lines. All the lines are lower on Dabble except for one other app. We have 2 lines even. Prizepicks is already higher than all these lines, so we're on Dabble for a reason. Now, first things first, we're going with a 4-man play. If we don't hit the 4-man plays, we don't mind going back to a 3-man play for you guys. We've had such a fun run of 4-man plays. I can't even count how many we've hit in the month of April. The first 4 days, we hit 4 10-man plays, 4-man plays in a row, 10x plays. And then we missed a day and hit another one. It's been crazy. So with that said, we're going back to the 4-man play again for you guys. I think you guys are enjoying that. Now, we're going $300 with the 10x multiplier to win $3,000. Again, guys, like we tell you this in every single video, There's nothing guaranteed in sports betting. You might have seen us win a ton of money over the course of the last 15 days, and I know it's a lot of fun, but there's going to be losses in this stuff. Nothing is guaranteed. Take the plays you love, leave the plays you don't. If you don't love something, leave it off, and remember, you can tell us if you want. Our play today is going to be the 10x here, so we're going 300 to win 3,000. But if you don't have Dabble, don't worry. If you're new here and you want to kind of jump on board with everyone having all this fun in Dabble, I'm going to show you here when this play's over here in a second how you can do this exact same play for just $5 for a chance to win $300, okay? So, first things first, let's get to play number 1. You already know we're going for play number 1, guys. We're taking our guy, Josh Giddey, over 37.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, the 10-seed Heat will travel to take on the 9-seed Bulls at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The point total in this one is 220, and the Heat are 1-point underdogs. On the Bulls side, we got Ayo Dosunmu and Trey Jones out, while Lonzo Ball is doubtful. We also have Josh Giddey probable for this game. I don't think he misses it for anything, so I think we're good to go there. On the Heat side, we got Nikola Jovic, Pele Larson, and Kevin Love all questionable for this game. It's hard to see who's going to be playing. I don't think it's going to matter for the plays we use, but just a heads up, those are the guys that are questionable. The guys who've been playing with us this season, you already know that we have used Josh Giddey quite a bit this year, and he has cashed for us a lot this season. We won a lot of money with Josh Giddey. He's very good to us as far as the season goes. Now, tonight he's got a great matchup with the Heat team that he demolished just recently. I mean, he just demolished them the last 2 times he faced them. In his last 10 games, Giddey's gone over this line 6 times, but barely missed 2 of those times. The other 2 were blowouts, so keep that in mind. But his last 2 games against this Miami Heat squad, guys, he put up 48 and 55 PRA respectively. He needs 38 here to hit this line. 48 and 55 PRA. Guys, we expect Josh Giddey to take on the Heat here once again and knock things out of the park here for play number 1. It's pretty simple, guys. These guys have to win. This is the game where these boys have to win, and the winner gets a chance to play one more to get themselves in the playoffs. The loser is toast. So, as you can see right here, this is the Outlier Research Tool. Real quick, for anyone interested, we have a link in the description of our video. If you want to try this out, you'll get a 7-day free trial. I do want to point out, in fairness, this is a research tool. It's not going to make you an incredible sports bettor, but it is very helpful for you guys that do like to research your own plays. A lot of you guys don't care about researching plays. You come here for that for us, and you pay us, and you want us to do your plays, and you're on our paid plans. Obviously, you don't need this, but for you guys that want to research your own plays, great tool. Get yourself a 7-day free trial and try it out. Now, here's what we're showing you on this one here. So first things first, last 10 games, Giddey has gone over 6 times, as you can see. Barely missed over here by 1.5 points, and barely missed over here by 1.5 points. We had a blowout over here in the OKC game. But here's where it gets fun, right? We're going to click right here on head-to-head, and you see the last 2 games against these Miami Heat team here. We had on 3-8 and 4-9, he put up 48 PRA and 55 PRA. Guys, in the 48 game, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists for the triple-dub. And, of course, in the last game, 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 11 assists for yet another triple-double. Josh Giddey should be very live in this game. Remember, guys, the Bulls are playing at a very fast pace, some of the fastest-paced teams in the NBA. The Heat play a little bit less, but I will say in games like this against the Bulls, they do pace up a little bit, so it's a nice matchup here tonight. I also point out here against this Bulls team, or against this Miami team rather, fairly good defense, but if you look at all these positions here, what we're looking at is this right here. Against the point guard position, they rank 11th in points allowed, 19th in rebounds allowed, and 26th in assists allowed. But guys, we just don't think it's going to matter tonight. Josh Giddey should be the premier player on this team. Yes, we have Kobe White, who has not done so well against this Heat team. He's always going to be available for scoring, but I will be very blunt in telling you, Josh Giddey is our guy. Whether we win or whether we lose, we are going down with Josh Giddey. No questions asked today. We love this guy. Check it out. Last 5 games. Let me just show you something. One of these games was a blowout, right? That was a blowout, and that was 2 games were blowouts here. Even with those 2 blowouts, check this out. Potential assists, 16.8. Rebound chances, 15.8. 33.9 minutes a game. Guys, this is a playoff setting. What you're going to have here is these guys are going to run for 40-plus minutes. You're going to have Josh Giddey probably on the court for 40 to 42 minutes in this game. Very, very likely. So expect more time, more usage for Josh Giddey. No foul trouble here. Getting about 15% attempts a game up. 3-pointers are getting a little bit better as of recently. He's hitting the threes a little more. Taking care of business when he gets to the free-point line. The free throw line, rather. But either way you shape it here, guys, we are taking Josh Giddey over on his 37.5 PRA. Josh has been way too good for us. He's been way too dominant in this matchup. We know that he can play defense. We know they're going to try to find some way to slow him down. There's just not a ton of options on this Bulls team. You have Josh Giddey, you have Kobe White, and you have Nikola Vucevic, and quite honestly, Vuce is just not worth anything down low. He plays no defense. If he's not scoring or hitting threes on the break there, he's just not really doing enough. So it's going to be a Josh Giddey day, probably a sprinkle of Kobe White. We might have a few shares of Kobe White, but our attention is going to be on Josh Giddey here today. He's either going to win it for us or fail it for us. Either way, we do not care. We are riding with Josh Giddey over 37.5 PRA for play number 1. Play number 2. Let me get a sip of water here. Sorry, I'm a bit parched here tonight, guys. We've got Bam Adebayo for over 34 points, rebounds, and assists for play number 2. Now, guys, on the other side of this one, we are going to be taking Bam for over on his PRA tonight. In his last 5 games, Bam has gone over this line 3 times. Guys, last time he played this Bulls team, I want to point out he went under both games. I'll show you that here in a second. Don't worry. However, we see this a little bit different tonight. This is going to be a must-win situation for this Heat team. And guys, as the captain of the team here, Bam is going to have to get things going early and often against this team. And the good news is the Chicago Bulls don't play any defense down low. It's also worth noting that the Chicago Bulls team ranks 28th for points allowed, 28th for rebounds allowed, and 28th for assists allowed. Guys, that is the second to worst in the entire NBA for all 3 categories. We expect Bam to absolutely dominate in this game for play number 2. And check this out, guys. I want to make sure we're on the same page here. Here's Bam's ugly last little games here. Don't get too excited. Don't get too upset. It's not going to matter here. Last 5, you can see. We'll go last 5 for now. Is that going to show us what we want here? No, it's not going to work here. First off, head-to-heads, guys. The last 2 games, he did not go over on either of these games. I want to point it out first and foremost. I'm not worried about it at all. In fact, I just want to make sure you see that first, but I'm not worried about that whatsoever. When we look at his last 5 games here, he's gone over 3 times. It's also worth noting here that with Bam, guys, this game here, he just barely went under against that same team, against that Heat, and then, of course, he was a little bit more of a blowout game over here, and he missed as well. But big kickers here. Last 5 games, guys, Bam, potential assists, 4.8. Now, that's going to probably go up a little bit here, but more important, I think Bam's going to get a lot of the scoring done here tonight. Rebound chances, 15. Minutes per game, 32 per 8.8 in this span. But here's the thing. Bam's going to get a lot more minutes tonight. He is going to go. So expect a lot more usage here tonight. He's getting about 19 attempts per game at a 48% clip. Pretty solid from the 3, solid from the 3-point line. Bam's got the matchup here tonight, and that's what it's all about. He did not play well in the last 2 matches, but those games didn't matter, especially that last one. It was all about for home court advantage. This is the game that matters here tonight. And guys, you're going to have Bam, you're going to have Hero, maybe a little bit of Davion Mitchell, but either way you shape it, Bam Adebayo should be the star of this game for the Miami Heat if they want to get this thing done. We've got, look at this, 28th, and 28th when it comes to points, rebounds, and assists allowed for the Chicago there. Ugly situation for them. Great situation for Bam. Even away, I think Bam smashes these guys for play number 2. Now, again, guys, we don't care that he didn't do good against them in the last games. This is the playoffs. Essentially the playoffs. Things are going to be very different here. And I'm going to tell you right now, Bam's got a lot on his shoulders with no more Jimmy Butler. So you better expect, after he watches boy Jimmy go off, start to go off. Anyways, I'm assuming he's going to have a massive game. He's got, 21 points at halftime? Jimmy's going to be huge today. So I'm assuming after he sees his boy Jimmy go off, he's going to have a huge game as well. So let's see what Bam does for us. But I love Bam at 34 points, rebounds, and assists for play number 2. Now, you know what? I did something else I didn't show you guys either. My fault on this. I want to just point this out. This is set at 34.5. His actual line is going to be 34 on this one here for Dabble. So a little bit closer, but not going to make a big difference. Either way you shape it, guys, Bam Adebayo over 34 points, rebounds, and assists for play number 2. Moving on to play number 3, we're taking Domantas Sabonis over 6 assists tonight. Now, we have a reason. Don't worry. Stay with us. The 10-seed Mavericks will travel to take on the 9-seed Kings at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The point total here is 215.5, and the Mavericks are 4.5-point dogs. On the Kings side, we have Jake LaRavia and Malik Monk out tonight. On the Mavericks side, we have Kyrie Irving out, of course, while Brandon Williams is questionable and Anthony Davis is probable. Now, guys, first things first, we've told you this earlier in the season. This is kind of a big deal, though. When Malik Monk is off the court, Sabonis' assist rate goes up. More so. We think Sabonis is going to have a bit of trouble tonight with the size of this Dallas team. These guys present some size down low. Between Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively and Anthony Davis playing the 4 now, there's some defense and there's some size down there. So things are going to change a little bit for Sabonis. Now, the cool thing is, in his last 6 games against the Mavericks, against the specific Mavericks team here, obviously minus AD, Sabonis has reached this line 5 times. In 2 games he faced the Mavericks this season, he also went over this line, putting up 7 and 8 assists, respectively. Now he gets a great matchup with the Dallas team that ranks 24th when it comes to assists allowed to the center position, which we love as well. More importantly, guys, keep this in mind. He is surrounded with scorers in DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, and that should help quite a bit here when he dishes the ball out here. So we expect the offense to run through Sabonis here, guys. Listen, what happens generally when Monk is off the floor, they run the offense through Sabonis, which is how they should be playing on this particular offense. They run the offense through Sabonis. If not, you're having DeMar bring the ball up as like a point forward. But for the most part, they're going to run this offense through. Hold on, let's see here. For the most part, they're going to run this offense through the Domantas Sabonis here. And we think with the heavy defense and the big bodies down low, we think it prevents some pretty nice assist opportunities with some of these good scores on the outside around him, rather with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, who've been pretty good here as of recently. So we opted to go with the assist play here tonight for Domantas Sabonis over the 6 assists for play number 3. I'll show you right here in the Outlier Research tool, guys. This is what we're looking at. Head-to-head matchups against this specific squad. Dallas, this year we only have 2 matchups here, as you can see, 7 and 8. But against these guys and their height down here, last year and this year, it's worked pretty well. He's taking care of business on that assist line here. And here's the other kicker here. Assist allowed, 24. So we're like that right here. More importantly, potential assist to game. Sabonis is usually getting around 10.2. That's going to change with Malik Monk out. This is over the course of these 5 games. So really, this is a different stat right here. But remember, the kicker here is that Malik Monk is out of this game, and this line is too low. If that was 7, I would still consider it, guys. But the truth is, this is going to be a nice situation here for Domantas Sabonis, and we think he takes care of this 6 assist line pretty easily in this game. I think there's going to be a lot of coverage down there with Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, and Anthony Davis. Some heavy defense, some big bodies down there. Sabonis is not really used to hanging out with that many big boys down low there on the inside, on the front court. So I think it's going to present a little bit of trouble for him. I think he kicks it out and gets some assists for us here pretty easily for play number 3. Now we're going to go over to play number 4 here, and it is going to be Trey Lyles over 14 points, rebounds, and assists. I know it's not the play you guys were thinking, but don't worry. We love it, and we're going to tell you why. First things first, on the same side, we're going to take his teammate, Sabonis' teammate that is, Trey Lyles, for over on his PRA. Guys, Lyles has been a welcome addition to this Kings team since losing a few of their key players. Guys, with Malik Monk and Jake LaRavia out here, Trey Lyles adds some additional help here in the scoring department and rebounding department when he's on the floor. He is a spark to the offense off the bench, and we think his size can earn him some additional play time in a matchup like this. Guys, in his last 5 games, Trey Lyles has reached this line 5 times. He's gone over this line 3 times, but he's reached it 5 times. He's pushed on this 14 twice, which I'll show you here in a minute. Then he gets a Dallas team that ranks 20th for points allowed, 24th for rebounds allowed, and 19th for assists allowed. Guys, we expect Trey's size and scoring ability off the bench to be a key factor in this game for the Kings bench unit. We love Trey Lyles here for play number 4. Now, there's a couple things you guys want to keep in mind with this matchup. First, let me show you this real quick. First things first, last 5 games, okay? Trey has gone over, right? He's met this line at least all 5 times, okay? Now, this game here against Phoenix didn't really matter as much. As you know, it was kind of a silly game there at the end. But this game here was a game against Detroit. He pushed each of these other games, and I want to point something out here, okay? We got big bodies down low in Cleveland. He took care of business. Relatively big bodies over here in Denver, and we got some big bodies in the Clips over here as well. But either way you shape it here, guys, we like this setup here today. And the main reason is if you look over here in the injuries, I want to point out a couple of important things here. Jake LaRavia, power forward. Malik Monk, shooting guard. Now, Malik off the bench adds scoring. When Malik's off, that means additional scoring for someone else off the bench, and usually that's someone like Trey Lyles. But more importantly, they're also missing an additional power forward. If you guys know about Trey Lyles, he can play 2 positions pretty comfortably here. He can play the power forward or he can play the center, depending on what they're doing. They do play him out there with Sabonis, which we love. He'll be sitting out in the wing. Sabonis will kick him a pass and drop a 3-pointer, which is what we're looking for tonight. He also scoops a lot of boards, and Sabonis is off the court. So we like this play a lot here tonight. We are taking Trey Lyles over to the 14 PRA for play number 4. Quick thing here, check this out, guys. His assist rate is not a big deal. We had to add the assist, just the PRA, because his points and rebounds line was not available pretty much anywhere. But his assist rate looks like potential assist 2.6 a game. Rebound chances very nice for a bench player here. 11.6 per game here. 34 minutes is really solid, guys. This is a bench player who, starts sometimes. But he's a bench player, and I don't know how they're going to run their starting lineup. But again, he could start, he come off the bench. Either way you shape it, his minutes are up. He's going to get more time tonight. Getting about 7.6 attempts per game, but the big kicker here is he's dropping his threes, getting to the line, and making his free throws when he needs to get there. We like Trey Lyles tonight, guys. I think they're going to need some additional size down here tonight. I think it's going to be a good spot for Trey Lyles here. Other options would be points if you want to take his points. I think his line is 7. It's a solid point line, but he's getting a lot of rebounds. Like, his boards are really sharp right now. With all these big bodies, they might need to kind of match that up a little bit by adding someone like Trey Lyles to the mix. Now, real quick, before I go any further, there are alternate lines here if you guys want. First and foremost, Josh Giddey. We really want you to try to get the PRA. PRA is number one for Josh Giddey. If you can't get PRA, you're pretty safe with either points and assists or points and rebounds tonight. Either way is pretty safe. You can go points if you have to, but please try to connect at least the points and assists, and points or rebounds, worst case. You really want to get that. He is a guy that you want the whole portfolio on. We really want the PRA. Josh Giddey is heavily active. He's all over the court. Bam Adebayo. We like the PRA here tonight first because I like the fact that he can have some additional assists down low here tonight. A lot of the offense will be ran through him and Tyler, of course. But keep in mind, guys, with Bam, if you can't get the PRA line, you can also go with Bam's points. You can go with his points and rebounds or his points and assists. He's pretty live on all his stuff. We like his PRA first, of course. You can choose from there. Now, Sabonis, we want to go with the assist. This is our plan in this game. Look, if you can't find the assist line, you can also take his assists and rebounds. Look, his rebounds are going to be higher than normal, but look, Sabonis is one of the best rebounding centers in the league. You can take his points and rebounds if you have to. You can also go PRA if you really think he's going to have a good game scoring. We're going to stay away from the PRA. We're going to take his assists for a reason here, but just know it's another alternate line. For Trey Lyles, we're taking the PRA first. Points and rebounds is fantastic, but you're not going to be able to find it anywhere. These sites are getting way too swift to it. They're way too on top of it. Points and assists is not bad, and of course, points is a good backup option as well. So as you can see for the four-man play, we're going 300 to win 3,000 on this one. We got Josh Giddey over 37.5 PRA, Bam Adebayo over 34 PRA, Sabonis over 6 assists, and Trey Lyles over 14 PRA. That is our play number one. As we told you guys here today, that's our favorite play. We're going 300 to win 3,000. But guess what? If you guys don't have Dabble, pay attention very quickly. If you want to jump on board and have all the fun with all these wins we've been having lately, guys, here's your chance to get on Dabble and do this play for just $5 for a chance to win 300. Follow me here and I'll show you how it works. So go to the description of the video, click on the very bottom link there to the Stand Store and open this up. You're going to click here on Dabble. It'll look a little bit different on your phone. Now, a couple things about Dabble you guys want to know. First and foremost, we do a lot of three-man plays on Dabble, and the reason is we're getting a 6x multiplier over here on Dabble for the three-mans. We're only getting a 5x multiplier on Prizepicks, the casuals app. Keep that in mind, guys. You can do whatever you want, but we would not suggest doing three-man plays on Prizepicks. You're losing 20% of your payout. More importantly, for the NBA full season pass, we have a lot of fun in the 5- and 6-man plays. In fact, we almost gave you guys a 5-man play today. We decided to hold it off and give it to the paid players. But just so you guys know, in the NBA full season pass, we did these 5- and 6-man plays. And over here on Dabble, we're getting 20 and 35x. Whereas on Prizepicks, we're only getting 15 and 25x for these plays. We also do these 8-man plays. We have a lot of fun in these. We just showed you earlier in the video. We won just 7,000 on one not long ago. And 10,000 on one before that. But this is the 100x here for the 8-man and 1,000x for the 12-man. These are a lot of fun, guys. We're going to be doing some like lottery-style plays for you guys as well pretty soon on the other channel, so stay tuned. But for the last thing I want to show you about Dabble, it's very important. Check this out. First, you can follow each other on Dabble. You can build a following here. You can chat on every play. So every single play, we can talk to each other. If you go to Dabble and go to the play, you be able to chop it up and chat with us during the games. It's a lot of fun. We all have a good time in there. So make sure you chat with us in there on the chat. And of course, you can copy each other on Dabble. I want to point out, Dabble has something called Copy Cash. It's a very cool feature. It's unique to us. I don't think anyone else has this feature. Now, what you can do is if you're someone that likes to make your own plays on the side, a lot of guys come here and they want to play our play, of course, and make a few plays on their side. On the side. That's totally cool. Well, let's just say you like, you want to have your plays copied as well. Dabble will pay you 5 cents a copy. So if you get a bunch of people to copy your plays, you get paid once a week, and they give you 5 cents a copy for all your copies. So it's a nice little feature there called Copy Cash if you want to use it. But most importantly, guys, if you want to do this 4-man play that we're locking in here for just $5 for a chance to win 300, here's all you have to do. Go here to the Dabble link, click on Dabble, make sure the code says InTheGreen, then just deposit $5. Once that $5 deposit is done, that will give you $25 free. You can take that 25 and that 5, add them together, giving you $30 to put on this 10x here for a chance to win 300. Now, guys, I want to tell you something very important here, okay? We know a lot of you guys have utilized the free 25 without actually making a $5 deposit. Listen, we don't ask for much over here on our channel, but there is one thing we do ask for. If you guys enjoy the free content and you've won thousands and thousands of dollars with us over the course of the last 15 days in April, we ask one thing from you. When you go to Dabble here, make sure you make a $5 deposit. That's all we ask. It's very simple. We're not asking you to buy any of our products. All we're asking you to support the channel that we're giving you guys free content on. And to make this thing happen, where we can give you this free content every day, we need to make sure you guys are clicking this link. This is how we get paid. We get a kickback from these apps, so keep that in mind. When you make that $5 deposit, we will see it, of course. We'll get that kickback, and obviously allows us to keep producing these high-value free pick videos for you guys here on YouTube. So go to Dabble. Just make sure you click on Dabble. Make sure the code says InTheGreen. Again, our code is just InTheGreen, not InTheGreen DFS. That's our business name. Just InTheGreen. Click on Dabble. Make sure the code says InTheGreen. Deposit that $5. Take that 5 plus that $25, that $30 here on the 10x. drop it down right here for a chance to win $300. That's our favorite play of the day. Next, I'm going to take you to the MLB play, which is going to be on Chalkboard today. But remember, guys, this is our premier play. So if you had to pick one, we do suggest going for this one first before the Chalkboard play. Now let's get you to the Chalkboard play. The Chalkboard play is going to be on the MLB. Let me quickly show you guys that have not been here the Chalkboard promo real quick so you new guys can jump on board here. I'm going to be blunt with you guys. We are having a lot of fun on Chalkboard. Now, if you saw our video yesterday, we hit 5 home run props on Chalkboard. We're having a lot of fun on Chalkboard. There's a few things that Chalkboard does that other apps don't do. The first is we're getting an early cash out option, which is super cool. We found a little edge on that. Our paid players know. Our free plan players don't quite know yet, but you'll figure it out. There's a little edge we have on that cash out option here on Chalkboard. But here's the deal, guys. If you heard the Chalkboard app before and you realized that you thought it wasn't available in your state, it has changed. Things have changed. They've expanded quite a bit here. So make sure you look at this map. It's available in a bunch of new states now, including the state we are in and a bunch of our players. We've got players, people that work with us here in New York, Pennsylvania, and Florida. They can all play now. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll tell you guys right now, this new Chalkboard app is fun. If you want to get Chalkboard, oh, one more thing. You'll get a free pick when you sign up. The free pick today is going to be DeMar DeRozan. So, heads up. When you go see this baseball play we're about to show you, it's a 2-man play on MLB. You can still add this. If you're new to Chalkboard, you can still add this free square to boost your payout even more. Just keep that in mind. Now, there's a cap out on how much you get paid, so you have to determine if it's worth it for you. And if you're a bigger bettor, you'll probably want to leave that off. If you're more of a small or medium-sized bettor, it might be worth adding the free square to boost that payout even more. Now, to get Chalkboard, make sure the code says InTheGreen. All you guys have to do is click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code says InTheGreen, and you guys are good to go. Again, for visual, just so we're on the same page, this is our code across all platforms, just InTheGreen. Now, here's the play that you're going to need Chalkboard for. You want to download it first, and then we're going to get you to the Chalkboard play. Chalkboard is the second play of the day, and it is going to be on the MLB here today. Where was that one? Nope. Where's the start of our run there? I think it was right here. Yeah, it was the start of our run, April 1st. Anyways, it's going to be on Chalkboard today. We had these multipliers, too. We have these cool payout boosts we get on, see this one right here? This would have been a $3,000 payout, and instead we got $4,080. Another cool thing that Dabble does with these cool boosted props here. Having a lot of fun with that. But anyways, play number 1 is on Dabble. We showed you there. By the way, we've hit this now a couple times. Dabble's posted us on their Instagram. There's one, and we started our streak, and then like yesterday, they posted us again. I think I showed you guys in the start of the video right here. We took 135K from on that one. It was a lot of fun, but we have had a lot of fun in April. Play number 1 right here. Play number 2 is on Chalkboard. Here is the play. First off, it is a $200 bet. That's what we're betting anyways. On the 4.97x multiplier to win $994. Now, Chalkboard and Sleeper have what's called dynamic payouts, okay? So the payouts are going to change based on the odds. Just keep that in mind. Apps like Prizepicks and Dabble, other apps, they don't have dynamic payouts. They have set payouts. So just keep that in mind. Something to keep in mind. We have a lot of fun with Chalkboard for another reason, not just because of early cash out. We have found something on Chalkboard, guys. And listen, we don't do a lot of 2-man plays. We aren't really into them with our play style. Our players know we do not have to win every day here in the Green DFS to be successful. We can literally win once or twice a week and make tons and tons of money. When we have big runs like we've had this last 2 weeks in April, then we are up a lot of money. And we are up a lot of money. With that said, the cool thing about Chalkboard is we are finding very nice value on 2-man plays. So for whatever reason, Chalkboard is giving us very nice payout on 2-man plays. Whereas other apps are giving us like a 3x, we're getting really nice edge here and really nice juice on these 2-man plays. So we're going to continue to do them as long as we can until Chalkboard decides to change that on us, okay? So here is play number 2. Play number 1 for the second play here is going to be Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 total bases. Now, before I get too deep into this, guys, for you guys that are new to baseball, total bases just works like this, okay? A couple ways you can get 1.5 total bases. The first way is Yordan can get up and get a single, hit one hit, right? Then later in the game, he can get another single and he's done. That's 2 total bases. Or Yordan can get up and does what he do all the time and hits home runs, get out of the park. That's no problem. That's 4 total bases, so he's done. He can get a double. He hits a lot of off-the-wall doubles. Yordan can get a double, triple, or home run and complete this with 1 hit. Or, of course, he can get 2 hits inside the game to make sure he gets those 1.5 total bases. Now, today, he's facing off against left-hander Steven Matz. Now, first things first, Yordan Alvarez is a left-handed batter, so it's a lefty-lefty matchup. But no need to worry, because Yordan Alvarez mashes left-handed bats. He's like Corey Seager. There's a few guys that just crush him lefty on left, and he is one of them. He demolishes left-handed pitching. Now, Yordan's lefty, as I said, but he does crush left-handed pitchers. Now, Steven Matz throws a weak 3-pitch Mitch. It consists of 74% sinkers, 15% curves, and 10% changeup. It's very easy to read. For Yordan, he hasn't faced many lefties this season, so we have to go by his stats from last year. But against that sinker, He has a 462 batting average last year. Against that curveball, a 333 batting average. And against that changeup, a 250 batting average. So the 462 against that 74% sinker he throws, that is going to be a heyday for Yordan Alvarez. I think he lifts one up out of the park here tonight. If they had a home run option, I probably would have taken it. And we'll probably have an MLB full season pass home run play for Yordan tonight. I think he pushes one out of here tonight. But either way you shape it, guys, Yordan's got a hit in at least 7 of his last 9 games as well. He is starting to see the ball really well here, starting to come around for Yordan. The only thing he's missing is a few of his homers that he usually has, so I think it's about time for Yordan. A double's fine for us tonight. We'll take the 1.5 total bases and move on with it for play number 1. Play number 2, we're going to our guy that did it already for us today, and I'm not sure what Shohei Ohtani's doing or if he's going to get it done for us, guys. I know we're halfway done on baseball, but I'll tell you what, Stephen Kwan hit us a home run early and took care of business. So on yesterday's play, which is going on right now, waiting for Shohei to hopefully do something late in this game. But guys, Stephen Kwan with the early home run. I think he hit another hit later in the game too. He's already got 5 or 6 total bases, so he crushed it. He got it done. Tonight he's facing off against right-hander Dean Kramer, and Dean Kramer has been very bad this season. Dean Kramer throws an even 4 picks Mitch rather of the four-seamer, the curveball, the cutter, and the split finger. It's all around 25%, pretty even here. But here's the deal: against these particular pitches in the same order, so against that four-seamer, Stephen Kwan has a 400 batting average. Against that, against those cutters, Stephen Kwan's got a 667 batting average, and against the curve, he only has 1 at bat with 1,000 batting average. Against the split finger, he hasn't faced him yet here, so we don't have anything on the split finger. But guys, Dean Kramer is going to throw these pitches, and I think Kwan's going to eat him up here tonight. He has been really, really sharp as of recently. Also, keep in mind, it's also worth noting that Stephen Kwan has recorded a hit in at least 9 of his last 11 games. Is it 9 of 11? I think it's 9 of his 11 games. And add to the fact of the matter here that I told you guys on yesterday's video, Stephen Kwan is also a speedster. He can steal bases, he can run fists, and he can turn a single into a double. So we love guys like that on these 1.5. If they're not home run hitters or you know, off the wall double hitters, we like guys with speed in these 1.5 total bases because you can get a guy that takes a single and turns it into a double very easily. That's why we like Stephen Kwan here tonight. So we have Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 total bases. We have Stephen Kwan over 1.5 total bases. We have a $200 bet with the 4.97 to win $9.94. This is play number 2 and your MLB free play here for today. Guys, if you need this Chalkboard, click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code says in the green and you guys are good to go. Before I get you out of here, I want to show you a couple quick things. Very important, guys. Pay attention. We'll make this very quick and that way you guys have all the information you guys need to be successful. First thing first, this is the stand store. Now, you can find the links to everything you need in the description of the video, but if you go to the very bottom and click on the stand store, it's just a nice, organized way to see everything. On your phone, this does look a little bit nicer, I'll be honest with you guys. This looks a little bit different on the PC, but on the Mac here. But either way you shape it here, guys, here's what you need to know about this, okay? So first things first, here's your welcome bonuses. If you guys need bonuses or promos and you're starting off and you want to take advantage of some of these apps, again, we try to tell you guys all the time, if you want to be a good sports bettor, you can't play on one app. That's not the way to do it. You're not going to be successful on one app most of the time. And the reason is because you have to line shop. And that's what we do here in the Green DFS. We're shopping the market for you guys each and every day, the prop market, to make sure we're finding you guys, our players, the best possible plays on the best possible apps to make sure you guys, our players, are in the best possible positions to win. That is what we do here every single day, not just for our paid players, but also for our free plan players. Keep that in mind. If you need welcome bonuses or promos, get them right here. We do appreciate that. Remember, we get a small kickback for these, and that is how we have this channel. So if you guys appreciate all those wins we've given you on Dabble, make sure you make that $5 deposit, and make sure the code says in the green. Also, guys, our YouTube is In The Green DFS, but we have a second YouTube channel, a backup YouTube channel, or a second YouTube channel, a secondary channel, and it's called In The Green DFS Picks. And a lot of you guys have been subscribing over there. Keep subscribing. You're going to want to be on there for a couple of reasons. A, we're starting to post our win videos for reels on there, so you can find the wins each day, April 1st, April 2nd. You kind of go on and so on and so forth. Now, we did jump over to April 13th. I'll be honest with you guys. We've had just so many winning days. They've kind of clouded together. So we have our social media girl going through and kind of creating, buckets of wins per day so we can make posts for them. But April 13th was another good one. So we wanted to we started that, kind of got us back on that big win. So we wanted to make one for that as well. But guys, make sure you follow the In The Green DFS picks page as well. That page is going to have some additional fun stuff coming your way with some extra stuff. So make sure you get us on there. Plus, if anything ever happens to our YouTube, you can always get videos by going to the In The Green DFS picks page as a backup. Lastly, make sure you follow us on Instagram, guys. We're doing a really good job growing the Instagram. We appreciate you guys. Our community's been great with that. Keep following us on Instagram, guys. First off, we're posting our wins every day on Instagram, so you can find them there. Second, we're going to be posting the reels, so if you can see some really cool reels of the wins we've had, you guys can jump on board and see what you've been a part of. And of course, we've got some Easter eggs coming, so make sure you're following us on the Instagram. Lastly, guys, the most important part of this video, click right here on winning picks, free and VIP. Now, very important, guys, this is our stand store. This is our Winnable. Now, our Winnable houses all of our plans. I'm getting tired, my apologies. The Winnable houses our free plan, our VIP options, both weekly and monthly, and our full season passes, the NBA full season pass and the MLB full season pass. And I'll get to these in a second, but first things first, let's start with the free plan, the most important part here, guys. If you're watching this video and you're still not on the free plan, well, I don't know what else to tell you at this point. You are missing out. Remember, guys, first things first, when we get this video done, these 2 free plays get sent out to everyone on our Winnable free plan. Now, just to give you an example, if someone were to get ruled out in one of these games or the lines just keep pushing throughout the day, these lines are going to bump. And to get these lines early, or early line value, you want to get on the free plan because as soon as this video is done, we send them out to you guys right away. Next, when this video gets to 1,300 likes, we have a VIP play being sent out to everyone on the free plan. You got to be on this plan to get that VIP play. So if you're someone that went to the comments and said, hey, I missed the win, what happened? How'd you guys win that win? It's because you weren't paying attention and you weren't on the free plan. So get on that free plan so you guys don't miss out. Next is the VIP options, guys. We have a weekly and a monthly. The monthly is $2.99. The weekly is $99. Obviously, most people go with the monthly because A, it saves you $100 a month. But B, guys, with our play style, it makes a lot of sense to go with the monthly here. People know that. We don't have to win every day. I know you guys are kind of used to winning a lot over here with what we've been doing with you in April. But guys, this is sports betting. You're not going to win every day. There's going to be plenty of losses in between. The goal is to make sure we're winning, for the week and for the month and for the season. That's what we do here. We win every single year with MLB. Every single year with NBA, and every single year with NFL as well. So those are our big 3 sports. We're probably going to be adding on something pretty cool here, maybe with some MMA. See how you guys like that, kind of feel it out. We got some pretty cool stuff we're thinking about doing with MMA. But for the VIP play, guys, it's all VIP picks and plays. You can do the monthly or the weekly if you just want to get your toes wet there, dip your toes in a little bit here. But again, the VIP picks and plays, guys, all sent to your phone for all different apps. Just make sure you plug them in when you get them, and you guys are good to go for the VIP. Now, I want to show you guys, that's also the monthly saves you $100. I'm not sure I mentioned that as well. My apologies. So, the full season passes. Now, this is where a lot of the value is here. So, for the rest of the seasons, we're in the NBA playoffs now. We're just about to start the playoffs, rather. We're in the play-ins. If you use code NBA now, you'll get this package for 50% off. You get it for $750, and you can still use the buy now, pay later. And if you're wondering, yes, it is very, very worth it for the NBA playoffs. We win a lot in the NBA playoffs every year. It's something we do very well. We excel there quite a bit. But more importantly, guys, our NBA pass has been very profitable all year. We've had a lot of fun in there, had a ton of wins, and there are more to come in the playoffs. So if you want this pass for 50% off, just make sure you type in code NBA now at checkout. And of course, you can use the buy now, pay later option if you want. Lastly, the MLB, guys, it is our biggest package. It is the package that has taken us the most amount of work. It's the longest season, the most amount of games. It's a lot of fun, though. I'll tell you what, we have started MLB on absolute fire. And most seasons, MLB starts slow. MLB is very data-driven, so most seasons, the first month or even month or two, are kind of slower. But we have started with an absolute bang in the MLB. We've been dominating the home run props, dominating the 2- and 3-man plays. I mean, we're having a lot of fun in the MLB, and it's only going to get better. So if you want the MLB full season pass, before we drop this price, or drop the discount off, by the way, the price is going to go back to full price here soon. I think we have 2 more days left, so if you want to get this for the 50% off, guys, and have fun with us in the MLB full season pass, just make sure you click right here, type in code MLB now, and you'll get 50% off on this package. Remember, you can also use the buy now, pay later at checkout if you want. Just in case you guys are missing here the other day, this is just 1 day of home runs in MLB, $4,500 in wins just yesterday in home runs. But as you can see, we pretty much crush MLB like almost every day. We're hitting MLB home runs, and we're all over this thing right now. I'm not going to go back too far, but you get the idea. But guys, most important thing, if you want the MLB full season pass, you might want to get it now before it jumps up in price. We're going to be honest with you guys, it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of our time. So we're not going to have the discount forever. We're going to drop it off here soon. But if you want it now for 50% off, make sure you use code MLB now at checkout. And of course, you can still use the buy now, pay later if you want. Lastly, guys, before we get you out of here, we tell you this in every video. We want to give you guys a chance to win a free week of VIP. Listen, we understand we have clientele in many different ranges when it comes to what you guys are spending on your plays and what you guys are winning. We get that. It's all relative to the individual. Some people make more and spend more. Some people make less and spend less. It doesn't really matter to us as long as you guys are having fun. But we also understand that a lot of you guys can and do have our packages. We have a lot of paid players here, and we are saying that with absolute humble and grace. We out of nothing but being humble and graceful, we very much appreciate that. We have a massive group of paid players. But guys, we know not everyone can afford our plans and can get themselves into those packages. Sometimes you have to win some before you do, and we get that. So we want to give you guys a chance to win a free week of VIP. It's kind of our way of giving back to the community. It's been so great here. We love our community, man. I'll tell you, this has been one of the coolest things I've ever seen here myself personally. I've built multiple businesses in the past. This has been the most fun. And the reason is the community is just so awesome. So we want you guys to have a chance to win one free week of VIP. To do that, we need you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below in the comment section. Now, you only have to comment once, but make sure when you do, comment whatever you want. Now, we love it when you guys tell us, hey, we are tailing the Dabble play today. Or, hey, I'm tailing the Dabble and the Chalkboard play today. Or, hey, I had an awesome week with you guys. I won a shitload of money. Thank you so much. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever it is, we love it. Just make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below for a chance to win one free week of VIP. In the start of every video, we'll be giving away one free week of VIP to 3 people that are selected with that YouTube random comment selector. So keep that in mind. Lastly, guys, to close it out, like we tell you in every single video, and yes, I'm getting tired here on this one, guys. My apologies. I hope you guys made it through as best we could here today. But, guys, we appreciate you guys so very much. From the bottom of our hearts, this means a lot to us. This has been a lot of fun. This only worked because of you guys. I'll make that very clear. I know we're very good at this. We work very hard at this. We put more time in than probably most people out here. We understand that. We're doing things differently. We're not just looking at a little computer or a little tool and giving you a name of a player that has a good payout. That's not what we do here. We do full deep dives and a lot of research every single day, not to mention our years and years of experience in this stuff. But guys, this is a lot of fun because of you guys. You guys have made this community a blast. We look at these comments. We're getting 500, 600, 700 comments on these videos. 10, 12, 13,000 views in these videos, and it is like 99% positive. And it is such a blessing to be able to go to our comment section after a long day, sit down there for a few minutes and be able to get back with some of you guys. I take my time personally and go through those comments literally every day. It's a lot to get back to. I'll be blunt with you guys, but it does make us very happy, and that's what we're doing this for. We have a lot of fun. We win money. Yes, we won $58,000 in wins this month in April, but guys, that's all great. But we have way more fun when you guys are winning with us. That's what this whole thing's about. We want you guys to win with us. So we appreciate you guys. We love y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday today. And let's keep on cashing.